Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far, having a good early evening. I hope y'all can hear me. I know we had some audio issues last week, so we've went back to our regular microphone setup for this week, so I'm hoping that everything is back to normal. Just getting some stuff set up here for our first break, which will be in about 20 minutes. I just wanted to log on early, make sure that the lighting was good and our camera was good, make sure our sound was okay. I feel like the cam's set up pretty good. We'll test one of our Chrome cards to see how it looks. It looks pretty darn good there. Not too much of a glare off of that chromium surface. So hopefully we should be in good shape. All right, let's open a pack. Make sure I'm warmed up. God forbid I blow a hammy while I'm halfway through a break. That would be terrible. And I forgot my trash can. Let me get that real quick. I knew I forgot something. Alrighty. Travis Fryman, Haney, Gino Petralli, Tony Fossis, nice in wind up, Jody Reed, Greg Cadaret, Jimmy Key, Jeff Blauser, Jose Akindo, Cardinals manager in waiting, probably should be now, Oral Hershiser, Bip, Chris Sabo, Juden, and a little Cecil, and Steve Farr. Alrighty. Not much in that first pack, but that's all right. We'll try another one. We've got a little time to kill. Well, that foil did not want to cooperate with me at all. Jesse Barfield, Mike Moore, Sean Abner, first #1 pick, I believe, in the 84 draft for the Mets. Mike Schooler, Gary Templeton as a Met, very weird. Junior Felix, Greg Briley, doing a little bullpen catching, even though he's an outfielder. Cal Daniels, Hunley, Rob Dibble. Look at that leg kick. That's nuts. Sean Dunston, Hernandez, Greg Vaughn, and then we have a Ted Williams hero card as he entered the 500 home run club in 1960. Let's leave that one up just because. All right. Looks like we've got about 15 minutes. We'll make sure our random is set up for our first break of the evening. We've got the schedule there posted on the right. Got a pretty long schedule tonight. That's why we started early. You know, I usually start at 6, but we had a break sell out that I didn't anticipate selling out this week, so we kind of shoved it to the front of the line. We'll start with 19 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball at 5:15, and then 21 Inception at 6, 20 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball at 6:15. I don't think I've ever broken the 19 and the 20 in the same on the same night. So we're going to do a box of each of those, and then at 6:55 we'll do our 19 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball, and then at 7:05 our 2021 Donruss Basketball Blaster. Then at 7:35 we'll do Optic Football, and then at 7:55 we'll do our 18 Topps Update, and then at 8:30 we'll do our 2020 Triple Threads. So we've got a nice schedule this evening. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody enjoys themselves. Hopefully we'll pull some monster cards. We are sold out this evening, so thanks to everybody for picking up all those spots. Hopefully our mic issue is over. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. Hey, Craig, how are you doing? Can you hear me all right, Craig? Hopefully you're not having any issues hearing me. I'm doing fantastic, Craig. How are you doing? I've got a big stack of boxes here I'm getting ready to open. So, well, good deal, Craig. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I had the awfulest time last week getting things set up. Had a little bit of an ear issue, and I was using headphones with a microphone on it, and just could not get the audio dialed in at all. And when I was going back and cutting up the videos to post them on YouTube, I noticed when I was listening to them, they sounded terrible. Like the audio was just really bad. It sounded kind of muffled, and then half the time I could kind of hear, and half the time I couldn't. It was rough. So hopefully we'll avoid all that mess this week, going back to our normal microphone setup. Sometimes you try to improve things and they work out really well, and then sometimes you try to improve things and they don't. But you got to try. Good. Thanks for confirming that, Craig. I appreciate it. Good. Yeah. Lesson learned on that one. We'll stick with our good old microphone because it seems pretty consistent and isn't any trouble. So we will definitely just stick with that from the foreseeable future. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Normally I wear earbuds and plug them into the mic, but since I've had those ear issues, I have sworn off earbuds forever. So actually, I'm not using anything this week because honestly, I don't need to hear it. As long as you all can, that's all that matters. So glad to know that the audio is back to its normal self. Looks like we've got about 8 minutes. I'm actually going to open another pack while we're waiting. Right on top, a little Cal Ripken Jr., noted as the best defensive player Don't know if I would have agreed with that in 1992, but it was an opportunity to put him on an additional card. Hey, Jason, how are you doing? Jeff Shaw. Checklist card. Jeff Reardon as a Red Sox. Jason Grimsley. Mitch Williams. Mike Heath. Oh, we got a gold hologram. Steve Finley. How about that? Now, this is something I don't know if I've ever pulled a gold hologram. So they have these little team logos. You can see this is the Reds. And the silver ones, I want to say, were like one per box. And honestly, I want to say the gold ones are one per case. And I can't recall, and I opened a ton of this back in 92 and 93 in the years past. And I can't recall, I don't know if I've ever pulled a gold one. If I do, I don't remember it. So these are somewhat scarce by 1992 insert standards. So that's pretty cool. A gold red hologram. Not something you see much these days. I'm doing fantastic, Jason. Thanks for asking. I've got a big pile of boxes in front of me I'm getting ready to open, so I am doing A-OK. Alasuna. Mark Grace. Hal Morris. Kyle Abbott. Is that Kevin Moss? Yeah, that is Kevin Moss. And the gritty Mark Lemke. Oh, that's cool, Jason. You got, or Craig, you got some of one of those from the Tops Now program? Seems like it took them an awful long time to get those cards constructed and signed. But if they're autographed, it probably took them a month or two to get the actual cards printed and constructed. And I'm sure since he spends his off seasons in Mexico, or at least he did this year, it seemed like, because had a little bit of a skirmish down there. Probably took him a while to get him signed. Probably had to wait till he came back from spring training to get him signed. Those are nice, though. I love that program. I think it's really great. I know some people are critical of it for various reasons, and I get that. I really do. But overall, though, I think it's a nice program, especially when they have on-card signatures with certain things. Like I know they did the Mickey Moniak card when he hit his first major league home run from this week and offered an autograph version. I think stuff like that's very cool. Plus, like you said, it's an on-card auto. It's not a sticker auto, so adds a little more authenticity to it, I guess. But it's pretty cool. Those are very nice cards. If there was someone that I PC'd, or if I had a team I PC'd, I would definitely chase those for sure. Oh yeah, that's one of those things. Like I know there's a few people out there that they buy all of them, and that's fantastic. If you've got that kind of wallet, which I don't, but if I did, I would totally do that. Like I would just buy one of each one, the regular version, the auto version, the relic, and just have one of each. But yeah, you definitely for those rest of us with mortal standard wallets, you really kind of have to pick and choose your spots. And like I said, if there's a player that you PC or a team that you PC, then try to pick up those when and where you can. But yeah, you could if you were truly devoted to that set, you could go broke really quick. I buy all of them on the Bunt app. I like to collect those digitally, and that's one of the main. I'd say that's probably one of the top sets that I buy regularly on there. I like to keep on the Bunt app just because I like them. Well, alrighty. It looks like we've got about 4 minutes before we get started with our 19 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Looks like I've got the random all set and our list all set. So we're just passing a little time, waiting for a few more folks to hop in the live stream. I'm going to open another pack since we've got a few minutes. I can't believe we hit that gold hologram. That was pretty nice. I believe those are one per case. So that's like 1 in 720 packs. Little best hitter, Wade Boggs. Can't argue that. I guess you could with Gwynn, but they were both great. Mariano Duncan. Jeff Reardon. Jeff Reardon again. Craig Myers. Mike Timlin. Mark Langston. Edgar Fielding, which is pretty funny since he spent most of his career as a DH. That's a great question, Jason. I do the same thing with all of the base cards that we have from various breaks that don't ship out, because I don't ship veteran base. I donate them to Cards for Kids. I accumulate a 3,200 count box, and then once I have one that's readily full, I can fill up a large flat rate priority box, and then I ship them off to them. I don't keep them. Jose Rijo, well, this dude was so awesome in his prime. He was fantastic. I believe his rookie was 85, if I'm not mistaken. Barry Larkin, greatness. Rookie was 87, as was B.J. Surhoff, who I probably own more rookie cards of than I should have in 1987. But I was 14, so you have to kind of give me a pass on that. Chris George, Dave Steeb, and we have another Ted Williams card, Hall of Fame, 1966. So I feel like we've done really good with our upper deck packs. We pulled 2 baseball heroes, and then we got our gold Cincinnati Reds hologram, which I'm pretty excited about, I have to say. Those are pretty tough. Yeah, Craig, I'll send it to you. I follow them on Twitter. If you happen to be on there, just look up Cards for Kids, and I believe they have the shipping address in their bio. But if not, I'll email it to you, Craig. I honestly, I've got to the point, I know that people like keeping a lot of cards, and I don't have any problem with that. I do not. I have maybe 30,000 cards. I don't even have that many. I've got like 6 3,200 count boxes, and it's mostly all of my SI for Kids cards, some stuff from where I worked in the industry, and some wrestling cards. And that's really all I keep. And anything else, other than that, honestly, I don't care to keep anymore. And I don't have a huge, like, valuable $1 zillion collection or anything like that. I have some odds and ends that aren't worth a lot monetarily, but have sentimental value to me that I keep. But stuff like that, like when we open all these blasters and stuff, I don't ship the vet base. I just accumulate it and send it to them, because I figure those people do a lot of good things with those cards, and I'd much rather them have them. I don't have any use for them. I'd rather somebody that would enjoy them have them. So that's, it's kind of a win-win situation. I don't have to store them, and they do some good stuff with them. So I feel like everybody wins on that deal. Hey, Blake, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Hey, Kyle. Well, thanks for joining us. Are you in the 19 Sapphire break? Either way, appreciate you joining us. Well, goodness, it looks like it is 5:15, so let's get started with our 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 11. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against a numeric checklist from the product. I know there's a few folks that are breaking with us for the first time in this break this evening, so if you happen to be watching with us live in the live stream and you have any questions or anything, please put those in the chat and I'll answer them as soon as possible. All righty. Good luck, everybody. Once. Oops. Twice. 3 times. 4. And lucky number 5. And we've got P. Iglesias 20 in the top spot. And And we've got Adray 2334 in the bottom spot. So we'll just cut and paste that in against our checklist. We're going to blow our list up a little bit so it's a little easier to read. Now I'm going to cut and paste this list over to the right, and I'm going to sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we're going to scroll through that list, and it's going to take a few minutes because it's a long list. But we'll scroll through that list before we open our box. That way everybody will know which cards they have in the break before we open the box. Let me separate this out a little bit. Yep, T Wrangler, that is on the schedule. If you look at the schedule over to the right, it's going to be at 8:30. That'll be our last break of the evening. So that's about a little over 3 hours away. But that'll be our grand finale, so to speak, for tonight. All right. So let's scroll through our list. And if you happen to miss anything, don't worry, because we will do a recap at the end. Once we've opened all of our packs, we'll go back through our list on the left, that is in numeric order, and go through and see who got which cards. So you won't necessarily miss anything, because I know sometimes the list is a little tedious to keep up with, even under the best of circumstances. And I tend to tab through it somewhat quickly, only so we don't spend our entire evening going through the list. Especially this one because it's pretty long. DJ, do you think Yachty's going in the Hall of Fame? I only ask that because I see that question pop up on my Twitter feed. It seems like daily. And I know if you ask a Cardinals fan, they'll tell you with unwavering certainty that he is a lock for the Hall of Fame. If you ask anyone who is not a Cardinals fan, seemingly they will, with the same degree of certainty, tell you that he is not going in the Hall of Fame. See, now I will admit I'm not a huge Cardinals fan. I watch them because I live in Cardinals area, but I'm not like the biggest Cardinals fan of all time. But I would tend to think that he would myself. But I'm always interested in what other people have to say about that. because that's just my opinion. Just because he doesn't have the gaudy stats of a Johnny Bench or a Mike Piazza that you would technically see with catchers, or even Carlton Fisk or Gary Carter. He doesn't have the gaudy offensive statistics that you would see from people who have went in as catcher into the Hall of Fame. See, I would think so too. Just given his body of work over the years and level of excellence, I would tend to vote him in. And I mean, honestly, and I know this sounds terrible, and White Sox fans would hate this, but if you're going to let Harold Baines in, who I believe is not really a legitimate Hall of Famer, I think he's a guy that had a really great long career, but not a Hall of Famer, then I feel like you should let Yachty in. But that's just me. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our very long list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Here are our 8 packs. Pack number 1. Ryan Brashear. Colin McHugh. James Paxson. And then we have a Ramon Laureano rookie. Alrighty. Pack number 2. Zach Eflin. Cincinnati Reds team card. Wilson Contreras. And then our last card in the pack is Walker Mueller. Pack number 3. Chicago Cubs team card. G-Man Choi. Tyler Glasnow. And then we have a second-year Juan Soto. Pack number 4. Greg Bird. Brian Goodwin. We have a Kyle Tucker rookie. And then Javier Baez. Pack number 5. Aroldis Chapman. Tim Beckham. And then our rookie autograph from our box is Cedric Mullins. Then our last card in the pack is Zach Greinke. Pack number 6. Garrett Hampson, rookie. Edwin Diaz. Christopher Negron. And then D. Gordon. So the last 3 cards of that pack were all Mariners. Pack number 7. First card, Cleveland Indians team card. Jadron, and what break? Our break format is always the same. We always do the random and then go through a list so everybody can see which players they have. So it just depends on the break. And then our parallel, look at that, little strike oppose, little Ozzie Albies, I believe, and Ronald Acuna. Orange parallel. And that is serial numbered 25 of 25. Very nice. Little Albies Acuna. And then our next card is Wei Yin Chen. And then our last card in the pack is a Kevin Kramer rookie. And our last pack. Dan Straley. Yankees team card. Seems like we've pulled a lot of team cards out of this box. And our next card is Yoan Moncada. And then our last card in the box is a Ryan Borucki rookie. Not the Blue Jays rookie we were looking for necessarily. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. I'm going to sort them quickly in numerical order just to make it go a little simpler, or quicker, I should say. So give me just a moment to do that. Jadrin, I believe you just bought some spots a few moments ago, if I'm not mistaken, or a few minutes ago. I don't think you bought into any of the breaks that we're doing tonight that are listed on the schedule on the right side of the screen. But our breaks follow the same format. We do our random. We'll go through the list so everybody can see which players they have. And then we open the box. So generally, everybody finds out their players right before the live break itself. And that's kind of part of the process, is doing the randomization. We don't do them beforehand or anything like that. And we do them live and part of the live stream and the video for the break. That way everybody gets to see it as it happens. And it just seems like the simplest way of doing it. All right, finally. Super slow. So which break were you in, Jadrin? I don't think you were in our break that we're doing right now. All righty, so our first card is our Yankees team card, and that goes to Adray2334. Congrats on that. And then next is our Kyle Tucker rookie card that goes to BB Trade 39. Congrats. And then our Ramon Laureano rookie card, and that goes to P. Iglesias 20. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then next is our Garrett Hampson rookie card, and that goes to Rat B 8. Congrats on that. And then our Aroldis Chapman, and that goes to Adray 2334. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tyler Glasnow, and that goes to Lil Mad 88. Congrats on that. And then next is our Wilson Contreras, and that goes to Pablo as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Chicago Cubs team card, Wrigley Field, and that goes to Adray 2334 with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is our second year Juan Soto card that goes to CL Smith. Congrats on that. And then next is our James Paxson that goes to CT Baseball Cards. Congrats on that. And the next is our Ryan Baricki rookie going to Summer Vibe 1234. Congrats. And then next is our Tim Beckham card that goes to Leinke. Congrats. And then next is our D. Gordon card that goes to Old Rocker 9000. Congrats on that. And then next is our Edwin Diaz card that goes to P. Iglesias. Pablo with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is our Javier Baez card that goes to Adray 2334 with the quad. Congrats on that. And then next is Dan Straley, goes to Hobbies Store 9. Congrats on that. And then next is Yohan Moncada, and that goes to Jason. How about that? Congrats on that, Jason. Very nice. And then next is G-Man Choi. and that goes to Ed 384045. Congrats on that. And the next is Walker Bueller, and that goes to Fine WCW Tapes. Congrats on that. And the next is Zach Eflin, that goes to Lot R 98765. Congrats on that. And the next is our Wei Yin Chin, and that goes to Al 7031. Congrats on that. And the next is our Cleveland Indians team card, which goes to Ed 384045. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Christopher Negron card, and that goes to Fred Said 22. Congrats on that. And the next is Brian Goodwin, and that goes to Chris Bruce 9670. Congrats on that. And the next is our Kevin Kramer rookie, and that goes to OL 300 319. Congrats on that. And the next is our Greg Bird card that goes to Rabbit Goat. Congrats. And the next is Zach Greinke that goes to DJB 2315. Congrats on that. And the next is our Colin McHugh, and that goes to JPET 1093. Congrats on that. And then next is our Cincinnati Reds team card, and that goes to P. Iglesias 20. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Ryan Brashear, and that also goes to Pablo. All right, congrats on that. So now we have our autograph and our parallel card. So I'll just scroll down here. I have a little list. So there's Cedric Mullins, and his card number is 318. So our Cedric Mullins autograph, it goes to Jason. How about that? Congrats on that, Jason. Nice double up there. And then lastly is our Strike Oppose orange parallel of Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies. Serial number 25 of 25. And that goes to Jeffro 22. Congratulations on that. Very nice. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 11. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes with our 21 Topps Inception break. Thanks again, everybody. Jadrin, let me look that up real quick because I'm not sure which break you were in, to be honest. So, Mid-Cal Sports. Are there any spaces or underscores in that wording? Just because when I looked it up as a singular phrase, I did not have anything pop up. Go ahead and get our random set up for Inception. Didn't realize that one was going to go so quick. Sometimes those take a little bit longer. Our sapphire breaks. We'll go ahead and get set up for Inception. Yeah, Jadrin, I'm not able to find anything. I apologize about that. Did you buy into an eBay break? Did you get a message from me on eBay this week about the sapphire breaks or the Inception break? Looks like we've got about 9 minutes till we start with Inception. And then right after that at 6:15, we'll have our 2020 sapphire break. So which break did you get the message for, Jadrin? Hey, Dusty. How are you doing this evening? Okay, so it was the 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire. I'm just scrolling through the list right now. That's right, it's break night. Oh, found it. It's actually Mid-Cal Sports Media. That's why I couldn't find you, Jadron. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've got you down for 2 spots. So you'll see who you get. We'll do the random right before the break itself, and then we'll scroll through the list. I sort everybody in alphabetical order according to their eBay ID, and then you'll see as we go through the list who you have. But I've got you for 4 spots. Yeah, Mid-Cal Sports Media. That's why I couldn't find you. Yep, got you down for 2 in 2020 Sapphire. Sorry about that. Finally found it though. Better late than never. Well, alrighty, now that I have solved the mystery, I've got one more Protect pack sitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. First card, Cecil Fielder, best power without question. Guy was a beast. Greg A. Harris, Sean Abner again. Checklist. Randy Reddy. Randy Reddy again, how about that? Craig W. Harris. Brian Hunter. Mark Eichhorn. Rhino, as Otis Nixon is sliding into him, trying to take him out. I'm assuming Otis is trying to steal second. The throw looks a little off because Rhino is leaning in to get it. Probably goes in the outfield. Just a guess. Alvaro Espinoza. Rob Mauer. Checklist. And then we have the beautiful cover card of the Ted Williams Hero set. Artwork, of course, by Vernon Wells Sr., whose son was a major leaguer for several years. So we pulled 3 of these in like 4 packs. I'm on fire. I should go buy lottery tickets. How cool is that? Nice little card there. And I forgot we have a White Sox Sammy Sosa card. Not something you see every day. He did not have a lot of White Sox cards other than his rookies and 91 and 92 stuff. Jadron, just whatever you prefer. I run different breaks on both, and I'm kind of probably the best way to describe it is I'm winding down my eBay store and focusing a little bit more on my website. But just, whichever breaks you want to buy into is perfectly fine with me. I would definitely prefer you buy a spot than not buy a spot. I'll put it that way. But no, just what I run. They're totally different on each. So just whatever kind of break you want to get into. Either way is fine. Just appreciate you joining us. Although I will say that eBay does not like breakers and like to randomly at will take our listings down for no logical reason, which is troublesome. That's why I have the website, honestly, because I can't depend on eBay. So I'd rather have my own stuff set up. It just makes life simpler. And the pricing is probably a little better on the website because I don't have all the fees incorporated in like I do with eBay. Let's see here. We've got about 3 minutes. Thanks to those of you who have given me the benefit of the doubt by hitting the like button so early in the evening. As always, I appreciate that. That helps folks find us via the YouTube algorithm, which does happen from time to time. We get quite a few folks who break with us who just happen to stumble upon one of our videos on YouTube, which is always a wonderful surprise. All righty, 2 minutes. See if it'll stand up. Oh, it did. Usually the inception boxes never want to stand up on their edge. Alrighty. Well, it looks like it is 6 o'clock. So let's get started with our 2021 Topps Inception Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. I do know there's a couple people in this break who've not broken with us before, so if you happen to be watching with us live, by all means, if you have any questions, please put those in the chat and I'll answer those as quickly as possible. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Jay Lovett 1982 in the top spot and Bad Rhino in the bottom spot. So just blow this up a little bit. Then I'm going to cut and paste our list over to the right, sort by everybody's eBay IDs. We'll scroll through our list so everybody can see which players they have. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. DJ, I don't know. We still have quite a few spots left in that one. And given its price point and the fact that it takes a while to sell those spots, I don't have a real good estimate. Honestly, I couldn't tell you, which I know that's not much of an answer, but that's just the truth. There's our pack. Got some nice blue overwrap this year. Usually it's a dull gray or black overwrap for these packs. Oops. Almost gave away the hit. All right. Our first card is a pink parallel of Freddie Freeman, and that is serial numbered 36 of 99. Next card is a Deivi Garcia rookie. Next we have Bryce Harper. I have to say, I think these base cards look a lot better than last year's. And I realize that's very subjective, but just my personal opinion, I think these look a lot, even with all the color, they look a little crisper. And then next we have Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy's about 27 kinds of fantastic. Looks like he's come back very strong from his little shoulder tweak. Doesn't seem like it's been bothering him much the last couple of days. Then we have Charlie Blackmon. And then we have a green parallel of Jacob deGrom, who has more RBIs than earned runs allowed this year. Hopefully at some point the Mets will actually score runs when he starts. That'd be really cool. So he could rack up some wins. And then our hit in our box is a Alex Vessa rookie autograph. And that is serial number 12 of 249. There is the serial. It's very hard to pick up. It's in that, again, it gets lost in that orange. But it is 12 of 249. Hard to pick up there. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Alrighty. So now that we have opened our box, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. There we go. We'll start off with our base cards. First one is Charlie Blackmon. And that goes to Pirate 2108. Congrats on that. And then next is Fernando Tatis Jr., which goes to Doc MPJ. Congrats on that, Milani and Vinny. Hope y'all are doing all right. And then next is Bryce Harper. And that goes to Delbo 12678. Congrats on that. And then our last base card is our Deivi Garcia rookie. And that goes to MRHH1764. Congrats on that. And then next are parallels. First is our Jacob deGrom green parallel. And that goes to J.S. England. Congrats on that. And then next is our Freddie Freeman Pink Parallel, serial number 36 of 99. And that goes to Pirate 1208, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Alex Vessa autograph rookie card, serial number to 249. And that goes to Juliana 2439. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Topps Inception Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 6 minutes with our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball break. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, looks like we've got about 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set a random up for our second Sapphire break. Alrighty, got that all set. Looks like we've got about 4 minutes. Alrighty, looks like we've got a couple minutes. Looks like we're all set. Looks like there's a few more folks joining the live stream in anticipation of the next Sapphire break. Should be a lot of fun. I believe it is our 6th break of this. I think we've done a few random teams as well. I think we've got a random team listed on eBay that's looks like it's pretty close. I think there's, how many spots are left in that? Looks like there are 4 spots left in our random team, so we'll probably be doing that one in the next week or two. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 6:15, so let's get started with our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 6. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times, and then we'll match that up against a numeric checklist from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got row ball 7196 in the top spot. And nuns 4029 in the bottom spot. So I'm just going to blow this up a little bit. I know there's a few folks that are in this break that have never broke with us before. So if you happen to have any questions, if you're on the live stream, by all means, put those questions in the chat and I'll answer them as quick as I can. But I'm going to take our list here and cut it and paste it over to the right, sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, and then we'll scroll through that list briefly so everybody can see who they have before we open our box. There we go. All right. Hey, Fred, good to see you. It has been a while. How are you doing? Long time no see. I appreciate you closing those two out this evening. Hey, well, how about that? Great for him. That's fantastic. So his star is definitely on the rise. That's great to hear. Hopefully, y'all are finally getting some halfway decent weather up there to hit the links in. Now, wouldn't that be something? So we're going to have to start asking for his autograph. Alrighty, now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There are our 8 packs. All right, pack number 1. First card is Elvis Andrus. Next card is Max Muncy. Next card is Dom Nunez, and that is a rookie card. And our last card in the pack is Dave Robertson. Next pack. JD Martinez. Chicago Team Cubs card. Matt Barnes. Wilson Contreras. Next pack. Andres Munoz, rookie. Tony Walters. Aaron Hicks. And our last card in the pack is Kirby Yates. Next pack. Eugenio Suarez. Then we have a second-year Vladdy Jr. And then we have a Garrett Stubbs rookie. And then Garrett Cole. Next pack. Dansby Swanson. Mike Zunino. Tyler Mahle. And Jay Bruce. Next pack. First card is Tyler Alexander, rookie. And next we have our parallel, Carlos Rodon, who just pitched a no-hitter. And that is serial numbered 5 of 10. Very nice. 5 of 10. Our next card is a Ehire Adrianza. And then our last card in the pack is an Anthony Rendon. Next pack. Robel Garcia, rookie. Mitch Garver. Scott Oberg. And then we have Sam Tuivahala. Last pack. Auto should be in here. First card, Ozzie Albies. And our autograph is Travis Demerit. In the old, and I want to say that's the old Negro Leagues Detroit Stars uniform, if I'm not mistaken. Our next card is Drew Steckenrider. And coincidentally, the last card in our box is Yachty, who we were just talking about earlier. Hall of Fame or no? I say yes. DJ Malk says yes as well. Recently caught his 2000th game. And I will tell you, being a person that lives in Cardinals country, the Cardinal fans absolutely love him. If he ran for governor, he'd win. Alrighty, now that we have went through all of our packs, I'm going to sort our cards real quick by number, and then we'll go through our list and see who got which cards. Let me pull up our list. There we go. Give me just a second to get all of these sorted numerically. It just makes it a little simpler going through the list. Alrighty, here we go. So our first card is Anthony Rendon, and that goes to BNE Coins. Congrats on that. And the next is Kirby Yates, and that goes to DD Sales. Congrats. And the next is Dansby Swanson, and that goes to C Pezzy 57. Congrats on that. And then next is our Andres Munoz rookie, and that goes to Nuns 4029. Congrats on that. And then next is Matt Barnes, and that goes to Menagerie Matt. Congrats on that. And then next is Jay Bruce, and that goes to BRWE640. Congrats. And the next is Yadier Molina, and that goes to 133RRT. Congrats on that. And then next is our second year Vladdy Jr. card, and that goes to Menagerie Matt as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Mitch Garver, and that goes to Okamus Gaming Den. Congrats on that. And then next is Aaron Hicks, and that goes to Chris Bruce 9670. Congrats. And then next is Max Muncy, and that goes to Seaburf 21. Congrats. And the next is JD Martinez, and that goes to ADA Rob. Congrats on that. And the next is our Robel Garcia rookie, and that goes to C Pezzy 57. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tyler Alexander rookie, and that goes to Gretz 94. Congrats on that. And the next is our Chicago Cubs team card, and that goes to E.B. Niger. Congrats on that. The next is our Garrett Cole card, and that goes to Gretz 94. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tony Walters card, and that goes to BRMCG 3679. Congrats on that. And the next is our Scott O. Berg, and that goes to Adams 04. Congrats. And the next is our Garrett Stubbs rookie, and that goes to Belly Chicken. Congrats on that. And then next is our Dom Nunez rookie. And that goes to DD Sales. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Tyler mail card that goes to Lil Mad 88. Congrats on that. And then next is our Eugenio Suarez, which goes to Chris Bruce 9670. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Aussie Albies that goes to Midcal Sports Media. Congrats on that, Jadrin. Not too shabby there, the little Aussie Albies card. Then our next card is Sam, and that goes to King Boopy. Congrats on that. And then next is Mike Zunino. And that goes to CPEZ 34. Congrats on that. And then next is our Elvis Andrus. And that goes to Gretz 94 with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is our Drew Steckenrider. And that goes to BRWE 640. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Wilson Contreras. And that goes to Curtis Kaufman 11. Congrats on that. And then next is Dave Robertson. And that goes to 55 Izzy. Congrats. And then next, our last base card is Ihar Aduronza. And that goes to Jason. Congrats on that, Jason. And then we have our last two cards, which are Carlos Rodon Purple Parallel, serial numbered 5 of 10. And that goes to Old Rocker 9000. Congrats on that. And then our Travis Demerit rookie autograph. We'll go down here to our list. He is number 57. And that goes to the Bug 2001. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 6. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes with our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes. I'm going to run out real quick and get myself a drink since I'm running a little low and it's a little warm in here. But I'll be back in a few minutes, get the random set up for our Bowman Chrome break, and we will be rolling once again. Yeah, Dusty, that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world to have right now. Jadron, I think the Rendon that you had was the league leader. There's two separate ones. He had a base and then he had a league leader card, and the one that we pulled was the base and not the league leader because he had a couple of different cards in the set. Sorry for that confusion. Hey Scott, how are you doing this evening? Let's see. It looks like we've got about 4 minutes before our 19 Bowman Chrome HTA break, so I'm going to set the random up real quick. Alrighty, got the random set. Got our box here, of course. Fernando is on the box along with Pete Alonso. Either one of those would be really nice pulls. Some nice autographed rookie cards. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 6:55, so let's get started with our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 5. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And we've got Jack H in the top spot and Keith in the bottom spot. Just blow this up. Cut and paste it to the right and sort by everybody's names. Alrighty, So Andrew has the Dodgers, the Marlins, and the Red Sox. Ben has the Padres. Brian has the A's and the Diamondbacks. Chris K has the Orioles. Chris R has the Rays. Craig has the Astros. Dusty has the Nationals and the Royals. Jack H has the Angels, the Braves, the Brewers, the Indians, the Reds, and the White Sox. Jack M has the Cardinals. James has the Giants and the Phillies. Joseph has the Blue Jays. Keith has the Yankees. Russell has the Pirates and the Rangers. Sergio has the Cubs, the Mariners, the Mets, the Rockies, and the Twins. And Tim has the Tigers. All righty. Now that we have went through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Anderson, I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well also. There is our big jumbo pack. Oh, I see a little, see a little gold there. Looks like we've got a gold shimmer refractor. Our first card is Eli White, first Bowman for the Texas Rangers. Our next card is a Ryan McKenna gold shimmer refractor autograph, serial numbered 28 of 50 for the Orioles. There's the serial number there, 28 of 50. And then our last autograph is a Garrett Whitlock first Bowman refractor autograph. And that is serial numbered 298 of 499 for the Yankees. So we got 2 refractor autos in our box. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alrighty, so let's go through our list and see who got which cards. All right, so our Eli White for the Rangers goes to Russell. Congrats on that, Russell. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Garrett Whitlock rookie or first Bowman refractor autograph for the Yankees. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then lastly is our Ryan McKenna gold shimmer refractor autograph, serial number 28 of 50 for the Orioles. And that goes to Chris K. Congratulations on that. Awesome. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team 1-Box Break number 5. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening, and we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2021 Donruss Basketball Blaster Box break. Thanks again, everybody. All righty. Got our Donruss box here. Go ahead and set up our random. Looks like we've got about 4 minutes before that one. Thought that was pretty cool. We had 2 different refractors in our HTA box, plus the nice gold shimmer refractor. I was kind of surprised we had that second refractor after we had that gold shimmer as our second card. Pretty cool though. Alrighty, got a random all set. This will be our second. Yeah, this will be our second blaster of Donruss basketball that we're opening. Then next week I think we're doing another Prism 2 hanger box break. Yeah, we've got that listed in the schedule for next week. So we'll be doing that one next. We'll probably do some Prism for a while. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:05, so let's get started with our 2021 Donruss Basketball Random Player 1 Blaster Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchase their spots. We will randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Fred in the top spot. And we've got Michael in the bottom 2 spots. So I will cut and paste our list over to the right. Sort by everybody's names, and then we'll scroll through our list briefly before we tear into our box and see who we get. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, oops, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There are 11 packs. Pack number 1. Jaylen Brown, Wesley Matthews, Marquise Chris, Fred Van Vliet, Eric Paschal. We have an all-time league leaders Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Theo Maldone, and Malachi Flynn, or Malachi Flynn. Alrighty. Pack number 2. Danilo Gallinari, Brooke Lopez, Aaron Gordon, Kevin Herter, Sekou, Joel Embiid, complete players, R.J. Hampton rated rookie, and Alexei Pokasevsky. Guy's 7 feet tall and he weighs like 190 pounds. Might need to put on a little weight. Of course, he's a young guy, so I'm sure that will come in time. Pack number 3. Doug McDermott, Miles Turner, Mike Conley, Jamal Murray, John Collins, franchise futures Devontae Graham, Isaiah Stewart rated rookie, and Devin Vassell rated rookie. Next pack. Oh, look at that. Anthony Edwards. Paul Millsap. Marc Gasol. LeBron. Blake Griffin. Ricky Rubio. Great Expectations, Tyrese Halliburton. And then we have a Obi Toppin and Anthony Edwards. 2 pretty nice rated rookies to get in one pack. Next pack. We have a orange laser parallel in this pack. Derek Jones, Juan Hernan Gomez, Andre Drummond, Terrence Ross, Kristaps Porzingis, and we have a Russell Wilson orange laser parallel. Those things look really nice, by the way. Don't know if the camera really does them justice. And then our two rookie cards are Kenyon Martin Jr. and Elijah Hughes. Gotta get some more sleeves out. All right, next pack. This feels kind of thick. I wonder if our jersey card is in here. Yep, got a thick card. Evan Fournier, Rui, Hassan Whiteside, Marvin Bagley III, and, oh, how about this? Jersey Series Alonzo Mourning. And this Jersey Series set is exclusive to the blaster boxes. Nice little two-color swatch there. Very nice. How about that? And game-worn used material. So that is pretty darn cool. A little Alonzo Mourning old school jersey there for the Hornets. And then, oh, how about this? In the same pack, orange laser Zion. How about that? That's a heck of a pack. Little orange laser Zion. Awesome. And then our rookies are Robert Woodard II and Vernon Carey Jr. Next pack. Kevin Porter Jr., Rudy Gobert, Eric Bledsoe, Goran Dragic, Lou Williams. We have a franchise features Pascal Siakam, then a Udoka rookie, and a Denny rookie. Next pack. Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, Dwayne Bacon, Vaughn Maker, Langston Galloway, and then we have a James Wiseman Great Expectations, and Grant Riller and Onyeka. Nice little Wiseman insert there. Next pack. Malcolm Brogdon, D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba, Markel Fultz, C.J. McCollum. We have a power in the paint, Steven Adams. Then we have a C.J. Ellerby rookie and Nico Mannion. Next pack. AD, Malik Beasley, John Wall, Jokic, Davis Bertans. Then we have a Luka complete players insert, Xavier Tillman, and Desmond Bain. All right, last pack. We have our last orange laser, and it looks like it is a rated rookie. Who shall it be? Wendell Carter Jr., Jared Allen, Lonnie Walker IV, Otis Porter Jr., Robert Covington, and we have a Josh Green rated rookie orange laser. And then our rated rookies are Emmanuel Quickly and Zeke Najee. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty, so let's see here. Got a big stack of rookies and inserts. Just going to separate these. We'll do our inserts first, and then our rookies, and then our parallels. Alrighty. Hey, Brian. How are you doing this evening? So first, our James Wiseman Great Expectations. Hey, and that goes to Brian. Your timing is impeccable, Brian. You got the James Wiseman Great Expectations insert. And then next is our franchise features Pascal Siakam. Hey, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Brian. Doing fantastic. And then next is our Kareem Abdul-Jabbar all-time league leaders insert. Hey, and that goes to Fred. Doubling up right out of the gates. Congrats on that. And the next is our Joel Embiid complete players insert. And that goes to Daniel S. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. And the next is our franchise features Devontae Graham insert. And that goes to Daniel G. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tyrese Halliburton Great Expectations insert. And that goes to Joe. Congrats on that, Joe. And the next is our LeBron base card, because I ship out all LeBron base. And that goes to Brian. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Steven Adams Power in the Paint insert. And that goes to Brian as well with the quick triple. Congrats on that. And then our last insert is our Luka Complete Players. And that goes to Jeff. Congrats on that, Jeff. So next we'll go through our rookies. First up is our Emmanuel Quickley. And that goes to Andrew. Congrats on that, Andrew. And then next is our Zeke Najee rookie. And that goes to Michael K. Congrats on that. And then next is our Xavier Tillman rated rookie. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Then next is Desmond Bain. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then next is our CJ Ellerby rookie. And that goes to Joe. Doubling up. Congrats on that. The next is Nico Mannion. And that goes to Jason M. Congrats. And the next is Grant Riller. And that goes to Fred. Building the stack. Congrats on that. And next is Onyeka. And that goes to Daniel G. Congrats. And then next is Udoka. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then next, Denny. And that goes to Daniel G. Congrats. And the next is Robert Woodard II. And that goes to Jason M. Congrats on that. And then next is Vernon Carey Jr. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. Next is Kenyon Martin Jr. going to Fred. The next is Elijah Hughes. And that goes to Brian, building a stack. And the next is Obi Toppin. And that goes to Michael H. Congrats on that. And then next is Anthony Edwards. And that goes to Daniel G. Congrats on that. And then next is Isaiah Stewart. And that goes to Frederick. Congrats on that, Frederick. And the next is Devin Vassell, or Vasile. And that goes to Anthony, doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is R.J. Hampton. And that goes to Robert K. Congrats. And the next is Alexei Pokusevsky, which I did not pronounce that even remotely close to what it should sound like. And that goes to Anthony with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is Theo Maldone. And that goes to Derek. Congrats on that, Derek. And then our last rated rookie is Malachi Flynn. And that goes to Robert K. Congrats on that. And then next we have our 3 orange lasers. Our first one is a Josh Green rated rookie. Oops. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then next is Russell Westbrook. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Zion Williams orange laser parallel. And that goes to Michael K. Congrats on that. And then our last hit out of our box is Alonzo Mourning 2-color jersey series. And hey, look, that goes to Brian. Congratulations on that. All righty. Well, all right. That concludes our 2021 Donruss Basketball Random Player Win Blaster Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us for the break on the live feed this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 20 Donruss Optic Football Random Player Break. Thanks again, everybody. I thought that was a pretty good box. I have to say, I love those Jersey Series cards with all of the retired stuff. I think that's a lot nicer than getting a photo shoot rookie jersey card. And the fact that it's all game use stuff, like we got a Patrick Ewing in our first box, I thought that was awesome. Because again, that's not something you see a lot of in base brand products. Patrick Ewing jersey cards, that was cool. And it's nice to see Zoe in this one. Thought that was pretty darn nice. I'd say as far as blasters go, I'm pretty happy with those. I feel like we could have done a lot worse. So that was pretty nice. Let me go ahead and set up our random for Optic Football. And we'll get started with that in just a couple of moments. Alrighty, got our random set. I guess since we have a few minutes, I'll give everybody an update. You know, I talked a few weeks ago about setting up a different break area in my office that I kind of left up all the time. So I didn't have to set up and tear down. And I actually have everything in. I got everything in this week. A couple new tables, a couple monitors, and a new computer. So I'm in the process of, over the next couple weeks, I will get all that set up and we'll have a little bit different look. It won't look too much different from what you see on the screen here. It'll just be a little different in the background a little bit. Just as far, honestly, it just makes it a little simpler for me. Not so much setting up and tearing down and stuff like that. And gives me a little bit more latitude if I want to break on a Wednesday or sometime during the week. You know, there's certain things I'd like to break on release day, like, and I'll use Bowman, for example. Obviously, it's a big release and it comes out next Wednesday. And I would kind of like to be able to, you know, maybe do that one on release day. So we'll probably be doing a little bit more of that in the future. Nothing huge. But, for bigger releases and stuff like that, we may do a box or two on release day, and probably do random team just because a lot of times the checklist isn't available on release day for some odd reason. But we'll do a little bit of that. So, anyway, that is my update on that. Yeah, I thought that Zion laser was pretty sweet, Brian. Although I have to admit, I am probably more excited about the Zoe jersey, honestly, just because it's game used and is actually stated on the back of the card. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Although that Zion laser's got to be tough to come by because those are 3 per box and it's like a 300 and some odd card set. So theoretically, you'd have to open, 120 of those boxes to get one of those. So that's got to be a super tough card. And those lasers look really nice in person. Those are sharp cards. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:35, so let's get started with our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Player Blaster Box Break number 5. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchase their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Josh in the top spot. And we've got James in the bottom spot. So I'll just cut and paste our list over to the right. Sort it by everybody's names. cards? Have I been on mute this whole time? I hope not. I had the mute button on my mic. Can you all hear me? Well, at least you saw all that. Alrighty. Can you hear me now, Brian? I'd been talking through that whole thing. I accidentally had my mute button on the microphone. Well, goodness, I hope you can hear me now. Son of a gun. Well, at least you saw what I was doing, so all is not lost. We'll switch over to our list and we'll go through our list to see who got which cards. I apologize for that. Sometimes I accidentally hit the mute button and I forget to turn it back on. Any of you that have broken with me with any amount of time know that happens on occasion. We crushed the odds, though, because we got 4 Purple Shock Prisms, 2 in 1 pack. All right, so let's go through our list and see who got which cards. We'll start off with our insert, our Brandon Ayuk Elite Series rookie. Hey, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next we'll go through our rookies and rated rookies. First one up is Josiah Degara. I should say Josiah Degara. And that goes to Robert H. Congrats on that. And then next is Ashton Davis. And that goes to James. Congrats on that, James. And then next is our KJ Osborne rookie. And that goes to James as well, back to back, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Mekhi Becton rookie. And that goes to Alexander. Congrats on that, Alexander. And the next are our 2 rated rookies. Our first one is Lynn Bowden Jr. And that goes to Robert H. Congrats on that. And then next is Jonathan Taylor. And that goes to Josh. Congrats on that. So then next we'll go through our silver prisms and our purple shock prisms, which we got 4 of. So first is our Andrew Thomas rookie silver. And that goes to Jason. Congrats on that, Jason. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Jake Luton silver rated rookie. And that goes to Charles. Congrats on that, Charles. And then next is our Devin Duvernay rated rookie silver. And that goes to Robert H. Congrats on that. And then next are our purple shock prisms. First is our AJ Terrell rookie. And that goes to James. Congrats on that, James. And then next is our Chase Young rated rookie purple shock prism. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our next is our Brian Edwards purple shock rated rookie. And that goes to Tom. Congrats on that, Tom. And then lastly is our Cole Kmet purple shock rated rookie. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 20 Donruss Optic Football Random Player 1 Blaster Box break number 5. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, I appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us for the break in the live stream. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes with our 2018 Topps Update Baseball break. Thanks again, everybody. P-Money, we've got quite a few spots left in that one, so I don't have a scheduled date for that one yet. But when it is sold out and we have it scheduled, I will send you a message with the date and time of the break. All right, so I'm going to get our random set up for Topps Update. as we go hunting for Acuna and Soto rookie cards. Who knows, we might even find a Shane Bieber rookie in there as well. Sure thing, P Money. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Alrighty, got a random set for our Topps Update Blaster Box break. Alrighty, well, it looks like it is 7:55, so let's get started with our 2018 Topps Update Baseball Random Player 1 Blaster Box break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Nick in the top spot. And Brian in the last 2 spots. No lineman, that one's next. That one is scheduled for 8:30, so that's in about 35 minutes away. We'll be doing triple threads at 8:30. So I'm just going to cut and paste and sort by everybody's names. And we'll scroll through our list and see who got which players. Alrighty. So it looks like Allen got Juan Soto. Sure thing, lineman. Should be about a half hour. That'll be our last break of the evening. Jack M., if you happen to be watching, I'll send you a refund for that National League spot. I think that was a highlight card. I'd meant to eliminate that from the list. I'm going to highlight that so I remember to do that. I had the same thing happen with Heritage a couple weeks ago with the Cy Young and MVP award cards. I didn't really mean to list spots for them. And I thought I had eliminated them from the list, but I had not. Actually, Victor R., I'll do the same for the American League card and for the generic team card. Victor, I apologize about that. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So I believe this is a 10-pack box. Each pack has 10 cards, and then there is a pack with a Jackie Robinson Day commemorative patch card. There are packs. We'll open our commemorative patch card first. And that is Rhys Hoskins. All righty. First pack. Alex Colomé, J.D. Martinez, Francisco Liriano, Mark Canha, Giancarlo Stanton, International Affair insert, Honus Wagner, Don't Blink insert. Then we have a Willie Adames 35th anniversary card. We have a Taylor Davis rookie and a Daniel Gossett rookie. And then a rookies combo. Next pack. Trevor Bauer, Manny Machado, Bryce Harper home run derby card. Then we have a Dylan Cousins rookie, Francisco Lindor game changer insert, Anthony Rizzo postseason preeminence insert, Kenley Jansen, Jesus Aguilar home run derby, Justin Verlander all-star game, and Brad Ziegler. I believe Brad Ziegler happens to be a card collector, if I'm not mistaken. Next pack. Hey, Jack, how are you doing this evening? Freddie Freeman, Eduardo Escobar, Daniel Robertson, Jonathan LaCroix, Pedro Strop, Storybook Endings, Derek Jeter, Legend in the Making, Miguel Sano, Legends in the Making, Chris Davis, Adam Engel, and Felipe Vasquez. Better late than never, Jack. Better late than never. Next pack. Tyler Beede, rookie. Miguel Gomez, rookie. Manea, no hits. Roberto Ozuna. We have a Mark Canha. I don't know if that's the foil parallel or the gold parallel. They were so similar in 18, it's hard to tell. It's the foil parallel because it's not serial numbered. Then we have a Jim Thome Hall of Famer highlights insert. Postseason preeminence David Ortiz. Then we have a Matt Adams. Rookie combos Jess Samuel Valentine and Mitch Walding. And Justin Anderson and Michael Hermosillo. They call them rookie combos, but they're not marked as rookie cards. Hey, Phil, how are you doing? I am doing fantastic. Kutch. Jerison Bautista, rookie. Jeremy Hellickson. Brandon McCarthy. Jack Reinheimer, rookie. Freddie Freeman, International Affair. We have a Steven Souza Jr., 35th anniversary. Hosmer. A little Ohtani Ichiro. And Eric Stratton, rookie. We'll go ahead and random the Ohtani Ichiro just because Ohtani's on the card. Souza. Next pack. Javier Baez. Junior Guerrera. Charlie Blackmon. Garrett Cooper, rookie. Brent Suter. All-Star Legends Cal Ripken Jr. Postseason preeminence Lou Gehrig. Nelson Cruz. Max Scherzer. And Miles Mikolas, rookie. So what would you like to know, Jack? Is there anything in particular? So we have a Mike Toshman, rookie. Panda. Mike Trout. Tyson Ross. Mr. 3000. We have a Joe Morgan Legends, Jose Altuve postseason preeminence. Insert your own joke there. Ricky Kondo combo of Blandino and Dixon, Nathan Eovaldi, and Brandon Crawford. Oh, well, I mean, for the most part, serial numbering is just done to denote scarcity, like Trout. I figured I'd sleeve the Trout and send it because it's Trout. It's just more something to denote, something if there's only 100 of them, than to serial number them to denote scarcity. I mean, I think that's where it all started years ago, like when they would serial number the Donruss Elite inserts in 91 Donruss. I can't think of any serial numbering that was done before. Well, I'll take that back. Well, 91. And then Upper Deck did it with their autographed hero cards, and there were a few cards in the early 90s that were serial numbered. Wade LeBlanc, Mitch Moreland, Michael Soroka rookie, not too bad. Rhines Hoskins rookie, home run derby. Oh, how about this? A little Ozzie Albies gold rookie. And that is ink jetted, serial number 21 of 2018. By the way, since we're talking about serial numbering, when you inkjet a serial number, it is far more affordable budget-wise than when you foil stamp a serial number. A foil stamp serial number costs about, I want to say 5.5 cents a piece. Last time I was aware of such things. Then we have a Austin Meadows Legends in the Making insert. Randy Johnson, postseason preeminence. And then we have an Austin Meadows regular rookie. Willie Adames rookie. And Josh Hader from the All-Star game. Exactly, Jack. I mean, a 1 of 10 is, that's a significantly scarce card. So that's really why it was done, just to denote scarcity. And I think, again, and I could be wrong on this, but just off the top of my head, the first example I can think of is 91 Donruss Elite Series. Shane Green, AJ Happ, Danny Valencia, Goldie, Hall of Fame highlights, Vladdy Sr., postseason preeminence, John Lester, Hall of Famer highlights, Trevor Hoffman, Carson Kelly, Jordan Hicks, rookie debut, rookie, and Joe Jimenez. Forgot to sleeve the cards from the last pack. I think it's funny that the insert of Austin Meadows shows him in a Pirates uniform, but his base rookie shows him in the Rays uniform. And then there's our Michael Soroka rookie. Sure thing, Jack. Here's our last pack. Brett Phillips, Billy McKinney rookie, Yairo Munoz rookie, John Segura, Trevor Cahill, Tim Raines Don't Blink, Mitch Haniger 35th anniversary, Randall Grichuk, combo of Cologne and Oswalt, and Jaime Garcia. We'll shoot. We did not find Ozuna or Acuna or Soto. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Let me show my list. There we go. Actually, first, let me set up the random real quick for the Ohtani Ichiro, just because. I figure since it's Ohtani's rookie year, we should still send that card out, especially given the crazy great year he's having. Give me just a second to set that up. I'll go back in the list and make sure that the same person doesn't own two spots. Nope. Alrighty, got a random set. We'll do it 5 times, and whichever player's at the top, that is the spot that card will go to. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5, and it goes to the Shohei Ohtani spot. So we'll go to our list and see who has the Shohei Ohtani spot. And that goes to Jack H. Congrats on that. So first, we'll go through our big stack of inserts. First is our Tim Raines Don't Blink. That goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Next is our Mitch Haniger 35th anniversary. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. And the next is our Austin Meadows Legends in the Making. And we also have a base Austin Meadows rookie. Both of those go to David. Congrats on those, David. Next is our Randy Johnson postseason preeminence. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Next is our Hall of Fame highlights Trevor Hoffman. And that goes to Pablo. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Vladimir Guerrero. And he is not listed in the checklist. Unless I am forgetting the alphabet, which I am not. So we'll random that off at the end. I can't believe he wasn't included. May have been a last minute error or something in the checklist. Sometimes that happens. Although he should have been in. Or did I just totally overlook that? Nope, the V's. There's only 2 V's. All right, we'll shoot. Our John Lester postseason preeminence goes to David. Congrats on that. And then our Joe Morgan Legends, Legendary All-Stars, I should say. And that goes to Jack H. Congrats on that. And then our Jose Altuve Postseason Preeminence. Insert your own punchline. That goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then our Cal Ripken Legendary All-Stars goes to Jack H as well. Congrats on that. And then our Lou Gehrig Postseason Preeminence. Huh. He's not on the list either. Good gracious. Quite a few holes in the checklist. By the way, just for the record, I get all of my checklists from groupbreakchecklist.com. I think most breakers do as well. So I wonder if there was some sort of error from Topps when they issued it, which is incredibly likely. Sometimes that happens, unfortunately, but we'll just random those off to everybody at the end. Then our Freddie Freeman, An International Affair, goes to Jack M. Congrats on that, Jack. Then next is our Steven Souza Jr. 35th anniversary. And that goes to Jack M as well, doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Jim Thome Hall of Famer highlights. Again, that is not part of the checklist. Good gracious. I wonder if that was a retail-only set and they did not add it with the set checklist. Looks like we're going to have a big random at the end for some various inserts. Our David Ortiz postseason preeminence goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Then our storybook endings Derek Jeter insert also goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Miguel Sano Legends in the Making goes to Pablo, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Legends in the Making Chris Davis, and that's the blue parallel version. And that goes to Brian as well. Then next is our Game Changers Francisco Lindor insert. And that goes to Pablo with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is our Anthony Rizzo postseason preeminence. And that goes to Brian. Adding to the stack. And the next is our International Affairs Giancarlo Stanton. And that goes to Brian as well. All righty. Congrats on that. And then our Don't Blink Honus Wagner insert goes to Daniel. Congrats on that. And then our Willie Adames rookie card and 35th anniversary insert both go to David. Congrats on that. So now we're to our rookie cards. First is Billy McKinney, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Next is Yairo Munoz, and that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And then next is Michael Soroka, one of the better rookie cards we pulled. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And the next is our Rise Hoskins Home Run Derby rookie card. And that goes to Daniel R. Congrats. And the next is our Jordan Hicks rookie debut rookie card. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And then next is our Mike Toshman rookie. And that goes to Michael F. Long time no see. Good to see you. Congrats on that. And the next is our Garrett Cooper rookie. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that. And the next is our Miles Mikolas rookie. And And that goes to David. Congrats on that. And then next is our Gerson Bautista rookie. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jack Reinheimer rookie. And that goes to Jack M with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is our Chris Stratton rookie. And that goes to Jack H. Congrats on that. And the next is our Tyler Beede rookie. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then next is our Miguel Gomez rookie. And that goes to Dawn. Congrats on that, Dawn. And then next there's our Dylan Cozens rookie. And that goes to Jack H. Congrats on that. And the next is our Taylor Davis rookie. And that goes to Alan. Congrats on that, Alan. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Daniel Gossett rookie. And that goes to James. Congrats on that, James. And then our Mike Trout base goes to David. Congrats on that. So then next we have our parallels. We pulled two parallels. First is our Mark Canha foil parallel. And that goes to Jack H. And then next we pulled a Ozzie Albies All-Star Game rookie card. The gold parallel, serial number to 2018. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Rhines Hoskins Jackie Robinson commemorative manufactured patch card. And that goes to Daniel R. Congrats on that. And now we've got a random for 3 inserts that were not on the checklist. Our Lou Gehrig postseason preeminence, our Jim Thome Hall of Famer highlights, and our Vladimir Guerrero Hall of Famer highlights. So give me just a second to set that up. And then we'll do that real quick. We'll just run our original random, or use our original list from our initial randomization. We'll do that 5 times, and the top 3 will get those cards. Scott, what is your eBay ID? Do you mind putting that in the chat for me just so I can go back and check? I assume you meant the Sapphire list. Couldn't tell with your spelling there, but I'm going to assume that's what you're talking about. All right, there we go. There's a random set. Once. Twice. 3 times, 4, and number 5. All right, so David gets the Lou Gehrig. Brian gets the Jim Thome. And then Jack H gets the Vladi. Alrighty, now that we have settled that, I assume that they were not on the checklist because it was a retail exclusive insert, so I apologize about that. Well, alrighty, that concludes our 2018 Topps Update Baseball Random Player 1 Blaster Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2020 Topps Triple Threads break. Thanks again, everybody. Give me just a second, Scott, and I'll check on that. Which Sapphire break were you in, Scott? We've done two this evening. We did a 2019 and then we did a 2020. Let me go back and look at the list real quick. Scott, you had Nick Senzel in the 2020 break. Here, I'll put it up on the screen for a second. There you are right there. Nick Senzel, STW683. If you rewind the feed, you can kind of go back and see that, but that's where you are. Alrighty. Know we're running a few minutes behind. Give me just a minute to get our triple threads random set up and we'll get started. That update ran a little longer than I thought it was going to. I honestly didn't realize it had that many inserts in the box. It seemed like you got 2 or 3 per pack, which makes sense, and it's kind of understandable why some of the rookie cards out of that set are so scarce. Sure thing, Scott. Sometimes it is hard to pick up as I'm scrolling through. Sometimes you have to rewind a little bit, unfortunately. Alrighty. Got a random set. Well, all right. I know we're running a few minutes behind, but let's go ahead and get started with our 2020 Topps Triple Threads Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We will randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got David M. in the top spot. And we've got Anthony in the bottom spot. So I will cut and paste our list over to the right. Sort by everybody's names. We will scroll through that list briefly and then tear into our box and see what we get. Didn't mean to go that far. All right. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open up our box and see what we get. So we've got 2 mini boxes. Each mini box will have an autograph, a relic, 3 base cards, and 2 serial numbered parallel cards. First card is Matt Chapman, green parallel, serial number to 275. Then our next card, a Bo Bichette rookie card, purple parallel, serial number to 299. Then we have Derek Jeter base. Cody Bellinger. Nolan Arenado. And then our first hit is we have a Brandon Lau triple jersey autograph, and that's the purple parallel, serial numbered 11 of 75. And then our next hit is a Gavin Lux jumbo jersey, and that's serial number 2 of 18. Mini box number 2. First card. Oh, how about that? Ken Griffey Jr., blue parallel, serial numbered 18 of 25. Next card is Miguel Cabrera, parallel, serial numbered of 199. We have a Mark McGwire base. Chris Bryant base. Freddie Freeman base. Then we have a Brendan McKay rookie card. And then our first hit from mini box number 2 is, oh, how about that? Little Anthony Rizzo autographed jersey card, first class, and that's serial number 2 of 9. How about that? Very nice. Great hit for the Rizzo spot. And then our second hit is a Aaron Judge jumbo jersey with a nice pinstripe. And that's serial number 28 of 36. All righty. Now that we have been through all of our cards, let's go back through our list and see who got which ones. So we'll start off with our base cards. First one is our Brendan McKay rookie. And that goes to David. Congrats on that, David. The next is our Freddie Freeman base. And that goes to Nick. Congrats on that, Nick. And the next is Chris Bryant. And that goes to Kenneth. Congrats on that, Kenneth. And the next is Mark McGuire. And that goes to Ben. Congrats on that, Ben. And the next is Nolan Arenado. And that goes to Tyler. Thanks for joining us this week, Tyler. And the next is Cody Bellinger. And that goes to Michael V. Congrats on that. And then our last base card is Derek Jeter. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. Next are our parallel cards. First up is our Matt Chapman green parallel, serial number to 275. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And the next is our Miguel Cabrera parallel, serial number to 199. And that goes to Michael V. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Ken Griffey Jr. blue parallel, serial number 225. And that goes to Kenneth. Congrats on that, Kenneth. And then our last parallel is our Bo Bichette rookie card purple parallel, serial number to 299. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then now to our hits. First is our Gavin Lux jumbo jersey, serial number to 18. And that goes to Sergio. Congrats on that, Sergio. And then next is our Brandon Lau triple jersey autograph, serial number to 75. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Aaron Judge jumbo jersey, serial number to 36. And that goes to Kenneth. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Anthony Rizzo jersey autograph, serial number 2 of 9. And that goes to Santino. Congrats on that, Santino. You saved the best for last. Congrats on that. Let's take another look at some of our cards from this. I thought this was a pretty nice box. Of course, our Rizzo die-cut jersey autograph. Aaron Judge jumbo with a nice pinstripe right through it. Brandon Lau triple jersey with the on-card signature. Gavin Lux rookie year jersey card. Our Bo Bichette rookie. And then our Griffey parallel to 25. I think these probably only fall about one every second or third case. Very nice. Well, all righty. That concludes our 2020 Topps Triple Threads Baseball Random Player One Box Break number one. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. And appreciate everybody who joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. That does conclude our schedule of breaks for tonight. I hope everybody had a great time. I know I certainly did. I appreciate all of you joining me in the chat, and hope everybody enjoys the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend. I hope you all have a great week ahead and a safe week ahead, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here next week. Thanks again, everybody. Wow, I thought that was pretty good lineup of stuff. Had some nice boxes this evening. Had a lot. That's about. I think we're almost at the 4 hour mark, but that's all right. We had a lot of good stuff to open, so not a problem at all. Thought we ended things nice with that Triple Threads box, that nice Rizzo jersey auto, and a couple nice parallels with the Bichette rookie and the Griffey. That nice jumbo Judge jersey. Unfortunately, we did not hit big in our 18 update blaster, but we tried. Although the Albies Gold's pretty nice, the Soroka's pretty nice, but obviously did not hit an Acuna or Soto. But you got to try. We took our shot. We'll probably try that again sometime in the near future. And then, of course, our Optic Blaster, we had that fourth Purple Shock Prism. Then our Basketball Blaster was always fun with our Zion Orange Laser and our Alonso jersey. Then, of course, with our Bowman Chrome HTA, we had a Gold Shimmer Refractor Auto and then hit another Refractor Auto, so that was nice. Our Sapphire boxes were always fun. Didn't hit any big rookies out of them, but they're always fun to open. Those base cards look absolutely gorgeous. And then I was happy to get a first look at Inception. That was the first box of Inception I'd opened this year, so that was nice. Thought the base cards looked a little better than last year's, so that was fun. But I had a great time. I hope you all did too. Thanks everybody for joining us. I know we ran a little long this week, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. But I will have the schedule up for next week on the website tomorrow, although I'm warning you, well, it may not be till Monday. And the reason I say that, tomorrow is our 17th wedding anniversary, so I don't think I'll be doing a lot of card stuff tomorrow. Probably just enjoy a nice quiet day with my wife, so the schedule might not go up till Monday, but I will do my best to get it up by Monday morning at the latest. But I'm sure you all understand why it won't be going up tomorrow, possibly. But we've got a big schedule for next week. 21 Bowman Baseball comes out next Wednesday. We'll be doing a hobby box of that. We'll be doing our second round of Chrome Update Sapphire. We'll be doing another round of the Prism Basketball 2 hangers. We'll be doing Select Football. We've got a blaster box break listed on the website. We'll be doing that for sure next week. We'll be doing our Prism Soccer Mega Box. I know that's been listed on the website for about 3 or 4 weeks. We'll be doing that next week. I'm kind of curious to see how everyone responds to that. I know we've already sold quite a few spots in it, but honestly, I just posted that to see if I could sell it out. It may or may not. Either way, not a big deal. I'm looking forward to opening it, but I kind of is one of my, how I kind of try stuff and see what happens. So that's one of my uh, things I thought I would get and see if people respond to it. I'd kind of like to delve a little bit more into soccer just because it seems like a lot of people like it. I'm interested in it. I don't know a lot about soccer, not like I do the four core sports. So probably need to learn a little bit about that. But I thought that'd be fun to kind of dip my toe in the water with the prism. Might end up posting one of the obsidian boxes just because it looks really nice and the checklist seems really good. But yeah, so we'll be doing all that next week, and I'll have the schedule up Monday morning at the latest, posted in the blog section as always. But I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. I certainly appreciate you all joining us. I appreciate all the support, and I don't want you all to think that's lost on me because it's certainly not. And we will hope to see you all back here next Saturday. Thanks again, everybody.